What it do, man? It's your boy LP, aka LPZ, and coming to you live from the whip, Epistle, Volume 2. I want to talk about brother Jameis Winston. People have been having various discussions based on the current activities of this young man. Of course, I think it was this summer, he got into some trouble from stealing some crab legs or something, and just recently he got in trouble and he made a statement at school of outblurt. He blurted something out, and it was crazy what he said. Very vulgar, something that's been trending online or whatever. Anyway, I just want to discuss this right quick, and I just want to make several points. I had a brother that was talking to me this weekend, and he was basically telling me how he asked me, Jameis Winston, what's your thoughts on this young man? And the first thing popped in my head was, he's a kid. I mean, he's a kid. He's like, well, what do you mean by that? I'm like, just like I said, he's a kid. He been doing stuff that kids do. And I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it's okay. And the brother brought to my attention, he was like, well, he's not just a kid. He's a public icon. He's an athlete. He's an icon. Well, I agree with you 100%. But don't we think it's unfair that this type of pressure is put on this young man? He goes from being an ordinary kid that plays high school football, and immediately he's turned into this big time celebrity. So now that he's this big time celebrity, everybody has this belief that he's supposed to straighten up and operate and function in public like President Barack Obama. Now, I don't know about the people that's watching this video, but I know I was a kid at one time. I remember whenever I was in high school and I transitioned from high school to college, I did some crazy stuff and said some crazy stuff. And the only reason why I wasn't under public scrutiny is because I was not in the public. So with that being said, yes, I understand you have to conduct yourself a certain way. Yes, I understand there's certain things that you just don't do and certain things that you just don't say. But I don't think he asked for this. When I say I don't think he asked for this, I'm talking about being a public icon. Okay, he's very talented playing football. And because he's very talented playing football, he's been placed in the limelight. He's placed in the limelight. And this is something that more than likely he have not been prepared for. With that being said, I know a lot of people, Jameis Winston is from this area, from the Birmingham area. And I know a lot of people that claim that they're related to this guy. Well, my question is, for those of you that are related to this guy, how many of you are investing time, energy, and effort into this young man? And how many of you have been investing time, energy, and effort into this young man whenever he was here in Birmingham, helping to prepare him for what he's walking in right now? Now, if you was not doing that, I'm going to need for you to not be a person that's being critical of this young man. Again, he's a kid. He's 18, 19 years old. Think about the stuff we did when we was 18, 19 years old. Oh my God. Think about some of the stuff we did. Okay? I can remember when we was that age, I was a high school football player, and excuse me. Okay. There we go. I remember as a high school football player, I remember us leaving the school, me and my partner. Nah, I ain't ain't gonna tell that. Oh, Lord, have mercy. But we did some crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it affected a lot of people. But we was doing stuff that kids do. You know what I'm saying? And so, if you would have launched us into the place of, in the public eye, like Jameis Winston have been placed, I'm more than sure we would have made a fool out of ourselves, and we would have did some stuff that would have been put out in the media, and people would have been looking at us like we were crazy. But with that being said, man, I just want everybody to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, fall back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what he did was crazy. Yeah, what he did was, you know what I'm saying? But he's a kid. That's not a green light for him to do what he want to do. But I'm just saying, we cannot put false expectations on these young men. These are athletes. They're not governing officials. They're not, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, yes, we have to take what they're doing, and we have to talk to our children and our up and coming young folks like, look, you know what I'm saying, you can't do this in public. You can't operate in this manner. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, everybody kind of just, you know, just fall back, man. You know what I'm saying? He's still a kid. You know? Holla at your boy, man.